As you know, we are spending the day here at Mount Vernon in Northern Virginia. We had the ability to speak with one of the original residents, Martha Washington. Here's what she told us about this. We are here in Mount Vernon, Virginia, with the First Lady of the United States. And we are outside looking at this gorgeous landscape. And if I'm not mistaken, your husband, the first president, George Washington, loved to spend time out here, whether it be working on his farm or also just looking at the beautiful views.
So much, my dear. You know, he loves to come out as the sun arises across the river. He has missed those sunsets half of the time we've had our home. He was long years away during the war. I was with him helping to tend the soldiers. And then all during the presidency, we were far away in New York and Philadelphia, longing always for this view that he has loved all of his life.
Did he take a lot of pride in the grounds of him? I mean, this is a huge piece of property, and he was an integral part of every last detail.
Every last detail. If he sees brush that needs to be cleared, he'll go and clear it himself. He has an eye for how everything should be, and of course, he loves the land.
And you lived in this home during his presidency while you were the first Lady, because the White House wasn't completed, is that right?
Well, actually, we were in New York and Philadelphia, and I had to entertain in houses that we just borrowed in those days. So I like to think I had a hand in urging him to build a permanent house there in the city for the president.
Okay, so let's move inside that permanent house. Let's go right to the formal dining area, because that
love to have
obviously is where you're going to be celebrating Christmas. And we are now in the formal dining area. Can you explain to me what we're seeing here today?
Well, this is called the General's new room by the family still, because this was the latest addition that he put on. In a testimony to his service to the country, he began to build it before the war, and we've just got it finished now after the presidency. So when we have special guests, when it is holiday time, we put up a table here, and that is what this time is. The 12 days of Christmas will soon be upon us, and Twelfth Night brings the largest banquet. I even made my little hedgehog cake there, the marzipan, as you see. The children enjoy that.
Was George Washington very attentive to detail? And when I ask you that, I'm asking about artwork and painting and crown molding.
Very much so. Everything in his addition to our house has had his own personal hand. These chairs were made for us during the presidency in Philadelphia by Thomas Aiken. And when he asked me what color to make the upholstery, I didn't hesitate, as you see, to say green bottom, because green is the General's favorite color. This is actually painted paper on the wall. And the marble fireplace that you see was a gift for him. It has the beautiful detail of farming. He is, after all, Farmer Washington above everything else. Even in the ceiling on the plaster work, there are symbols in the circles of farming as well.
Well, Martha, we thank you so much for taking
I wish that I could sit you all right down for some dessert now.
It does look like a nice meal. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to Mount Vernon.